Okay, now I'm streaming. Okay, something fell. Okay, so now I've got to make this public, and yeah, then I'm good to go. How do I make it public again? I always get confused at this part. How do I make it public? I always forget. Okay, what the clock? Okay, there we go. Public. Why can I not publish it? What? Okay, public. What? Done. Save. Okay. Now, inshallah, I should be getting a few views. Assalamu alaikum, if anyone's here yet. Hope you're all having a very nice day or night, whatever time zone you are at. Okay, 0 views, nice. Okay, someone's here. Assalamu alaikum. Sorry, I don't speak Arabic. I don't read Arabic. Well, I assume that says Assalamu alaikum. So, wa alaikum salam, my friend. I'll Google translate that. If I can even copy it. Translate. I ask for forgiveness from the mighty Allah. Peace be upon you. Peace be upon you too, my friend. Alright guys, so thank you. I do have a nice cap. It's Pickle Rick. I'm not sure if Pickle Rick is haram. I hope not. But yeah, in this stream I'm just going to be, of course, answering some questions, talking about whatever you guys would like me to talk about, giving advice maybe, and hopefully reacting to some stuff, you know, like the streamers usually do. So if you have any videos or anything that you'd like me to see, maybe Wikipedia page or something, just something so we can, you know, both learn something. Assalamu alaikum everyone. And yeah, so if you could send me like some videos or some anything you'd like me to react to, and I could, you know, speak about it. Hello everyone, how are you doing? I'm doing quite good. Quite a good day today. I'm finally back in England, as you can tell from my obnoxiously green walls. But yeah, it's good to be back. What's up with the hat? I know it might not be the best stylish choice, but I've got a man bun underneath because my hair's a bit greasy. And I've got a receding hairline, don't want that to be seen. It's so late for me, but lucky I am here. Alhamdulillah, bro. How many books you read in a month? It varies. I was reading a lot a few months ago. I read Atomic Habits in like 2 weeks. I read Deep Work in just under 2 weeks. And now I'm barely reading. But ideally, I would be reading one book a month, maybe 2. But right now, that's just not happening. Listen, man, I wanna die, legit. No one cares. No one listens. People only speak to me when they need me. I'm not a bad person. Yeah, I've been in such a position before. I suppose you should just stay patient. Stay, you know, worshipping Allah properly. You know, of course, do your prayers and all of that. Be a good person, and as long as you're good in Allah's eyes, eventually things will make themselves better. What worked for me was self-improvement, you know, becoming the best version of myself, becoming better, learning more. Learning social skills definitely helped things out for me. Just, find some friends, I guess. Find some better friends, because I understand that people only speak to you when they need you. Just don't speak to people that only speak to you when you need them. Any new analog clocks recently? No, unfortunately not. Here in England, in fact, this one, yeah. It ticks, but very quietly. It's very, very quiet. I can only hear it when I'm trying to sleep, which is good, because I don't know if I'm weird for this, but I actually like the sound of the tick-tocking on analog clocks. When I receive my first paycheck from YouTube, one of the first things I'll buy is an analog clock to put like up there or something. But yeah. When's the next video? Good question, good question, bro. Unfortunately, I've just had really low motivation recently, not been making many videos. I'm working on a script, and I have been working on that same script for about 2 weeks, so yeah, I'm just not being very productive lately. But inshallah, the next video should be released around Wednesday or Thursday. Unfortunately, I can't make it for Sunday, because I've not even completed the script yet, and obviously editing does take a while. I want to see the clock when it is bought. Inshallah, I will make a community post or a Twitter post about that. If any of you don't follow my Twitter, then I recommend that you do. It's at Yan RYCZ, just the first 4 letters of my surname. What to do for shyness? Any advice? I guess just try to speak to more people if you can. One reason why you might be shy is because you just don't know what to do in a social situation. That could be a big reason. So for that, I would just say, read a book on social skills. So, of course, my favorite book on social skills is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Anyone will agree with me. One that I have is How to Talk to Anyone, which apparently is good, but I've never read it because I've got a bunch of other books I'd like to read first. Bucket Hat SZN. What does SZN stand for? SZN. It's not trending or popular. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I'm just wearing this bucket hat. I got it off a friend, and it's got the pickle Ricks on it. I do quite like pickles. Congrats on hitting 10k subs. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm very grateful for that. I have no idea how I hit 10k subs in a month, because it took me a month to go from 13 subscribers to 100 to 10k subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. It's okay, bro. At least you're going live, answering the questions. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm honestly, part of the reason why I live stream is because I don't want to go completely irrelevant, because everyone knows that if you don't post anything for 2 weeks on the internet, you go irrelevant. So I gotta do something. What are you doing with your life? Any new hobbies? I wouldn't say there's any new hobbies. The newest thing is YouTube, of course. I guess, same stuff as always, learning Spanish, reading. Not as much lately, but yeah, nothing really that new. Salam, bro, don't focus on the clout, focus on the message you send. Of course, yeah, I don't mean irrelevant as in having clout, because I don't have any clout. I don't have any true relevancy, because I've only got 10,000 subscribers. But what I mean is my daily viewership is dropping, and that means my videos are getting spread to less people, because obviously if you don't post often, then the algorithm stops spreading your videos. So I can't people aren't learning as much from me because less people are seeing my videos, if that makes sense. What do you use to learn Spanish? I use Duolingo. Very good app, very useful. This is out of Din, but you could love it. He's my best YouTuber. He is dropping a new video in 1 hour. Trust me, he is the best. Can't send link, but search for Money James Jenny. Money James Johnny. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. Yeah, finally I can, minimize this a little. Money James Johnny. Who is this person? In a video, okay. Some guy who does money. Is that the guy you're on about? Are you planning to learn Arabic? Yes, I am. After I learn Spanish, I'm gonna learn Arabic, and then after that, inshallah, I'll learn Russian. If not Russian, if that's a bit awkward because of the current like political stuff, then probably not Mandarin. I did think of Mandarin, but going from Arabic to Mandarin would be a bit overkill. Maybe French, but French is a little, not really my kind of language. But you can't send links, which kind of sucks. How could I circumvent that? If you guys want me to watch anything, just send me like the name of the video, and I'll have a look at it, react to it, give you my opinions on it. Where are you from? I'm Polish by blood, but I've lived in England all my life. What do you think about Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis fight? No idea who this Dylan guy is. Logan Paul's like the guy from the forest and that, but I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff. I don't really care about that. Dead chat? Question mark? Or is my stream lagging? What do you think a Muslim should do in their daily life? Well, of course, prayer. If you have time, I see no reason why you shouldn't do the sunnah prayers. Not even if you have time. Like, I think if you have time to do... if you have time to pray for 5 minutes, you probably have time to pray for 10 to 15 minutes. So I think you should be praying the sunnah prayers. Of course, learning the Quran and that. Learning about Islam in general. And of course the normal stuff like working out, obviously that's a big thing, and just doing something important, doing something that makes sense. You want to stay in London or you want to move somewhere else? I don't live in London. I live in South Yorkshire, and I don't know I don't think I will ever live in London. It doesn't sound very appealing, but I think I'm going to move to Poland when I'm older, because I went to Poland for holiday with my dad and my family and that, and it's pretty nice there actually, so I might move to there. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Okay, excellent connection. So, I think I'm not lagging as much as I usually do. Hi, Ismocrafts. Nice to see you here. Can you speak Polish natively, like English? Not like English. I'm quite good at English. Polish, I'd say, I'm alright at it, but I'm not amazing, What do you think of Shia Islam? I'm sorry, but I've not really learned about the different denominations and the different branches and schools of thought just yet. All I know is the difference between general Muslims, and I know Sufis are liberal or something, but don't quote me on that, because obviously I only know as much as I've learned, which is not a lot. Okay, 15 viewers. Alright guys, what are you guys... You guys not saying anything? Come on, you want to send me some, like, videos for me to react to, or any questions? But yeah, who's this James Jani guy? He's gonna upload a video in 1 hour, apparently. Do you have a Discord server? Yes, I do. But it's for members. It's for members only. So, if you'd like to be a member, then it's 99 pence a month at the minimum. But you're not missing out on much by not joining, because honestly, I'll show you what my Discord server looks like. It's not like anything astounding. Like it's got 1 channel, 2 channels, and it's just not amazing. So if you become a member just for the Discord server, then don't expect anything too great, because I've not been working on it much recently. Do you listen to music, or how do you stop it? No. Bro, what you wearing? I'm wearing a bucket hat. Yeah, cry about it. No, I don't pray. No, I don't listen to music. Sorry, I read something else. No, I don't listen to music. And if I did listen to music, and I wanted to stop listening to music, what I would do is uninstall Spotify or whatever you listen to music on. I think it's as simple as that. Like, if you listen to music and you think you shouldn't be listening to music, just don't listen to music, innit? How do I deal with immense suffering induced by life situations whilst implementing Islamic and some good Stoic teachings? It's easier to think in a particular way whilst being comfortable. That is true. I'm quite comfortable, so it's easy for me to say. But I guess understand that, like, there are still good things in your life. Like, for example, you know, I can't give you any examples, but like, if you say you live in a house with people that are not very good for you, you know, maybe they say bad things to you or something. You know, what I would think to myself in such a situation is that you're not paying to live in that house, so, you know, at least you've got a house, right? If you went to New York and you said, okay, I've got £0, I need a place to live, you're not going to get a very nice place. So where you are right now, if you are living there for free, then you should be cool with just having a roof over your head. But that's just an example. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about the immense suffering, because honestly, I can't relate, and I've not been in a very similar situation, so I couldn't really tell you, unfortunately. But I hope Allah makes your circumstances better. It's already autism, guys. What are you talking about? Honestly, your channel is very interesting because it answers these random niche questions I have. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I love random questions, and I love answering random questions. Like, my next video is about why alcohol is haram. And obviously, it's like, no one really questions why it's haram. Like, I don't think they do. You just hear alcohol's haram, and you're like, okay, alcohol's haram, won't drink alcohol. But yeah, I'm gonna be going over Islamic reasons for exactly why it's haram, and I'll be also integrating, like, science in that. Watch the video. Someone made a Quran surah like the Quran. Now what? Yeah, I've seen that video. I love that video. But yeah, I'll watch it again. Someone made a surah like the Quran. It's a cool video. Like, it's very interesting, because someone made a video that is literally, like, similar to the Quran. Is there a way I could can you hear that?
Or the challenge of the Quran to produce a surah like it, and apparently he did. So does that now mean that the Quran is not miraculous anymore? Well, certainly not. Far from it, actually. This is nothing but some nonsense. But wait a minute. How did we come to this conclusion? And why did we dismiss it like that? Isn't the challenge is to produce something like the Quran or even one surah? Why isn't this considered to be up to the challenge? Well, while these lines do look like the Quran, and they might also sound like it, but you needn't look further than the meaning of whatever this is, which is silly and laughable.
Yeah, honestly, it is a bit nonsense. Like, if you look at this. The earth revolves around its sun, but you are unaware.
Verses.
Read the book that the sun sets in the spring of Hammer and you are ignorant. Read in the book, sun sets in the spring. Bro, the sun sets every day, bro. And what is the spring of Hammer, bro?
Now mean that the Quran miss it like that. Things do look like the Quran, and say or any aspects of beauty to know that this is a making of a human being, and not a very bright one at that. And just a simple look at any ayah from the Quran, you will see the beauty of expression, the unparalleled eloquence, and incredible precise choice of words, and unmatched balagha. But
what is balaga? Balaga. Balag. That's a village. Nah, that's the wrong thing. Balagha. Rhetoric. What does rhetoric mean? Alright, whatever. I'll stay ignorant. I don't care.
while all of this is true, if we are being fair, the beauty of the text remains a subjective criterion. I mean, someone could look at the same ayah and claim, well, I don't really find it to be beautiful, or actually find the meaning of this to be more beautiful or as beautiful.
Yeah.
Or even with a little bit of tweaking, this thing would also carry some beautiful aspects of balagha as well, which makes it then at least as good as the Quran. Well, you get the idea. Therefore, it is important to understand that the linguistic miracle of the Quran runs far, far deeper than just the beauty of its words and the accuracy of its expression. There are objective criteria that make even producing one short surah to be absolutely impossible. Let's first start with a simple example, just to point out the premise before we explain it. And the purpose of this example is not to compare, just to not to be, not gold. If I then, and then I said, does that now make
to be or not to be? Yeah, my uncle made a joke like this. He said something like to eat or not to eat. I found that pretty funny, but yeah. Oh yeah, it literally says the same thing here.
me as good as
Yeah, my uncle literally said the same thing.
good? It only makes me look stupid. But what was originally unique and noteworthy about the work of Shakespeare at the time is that he thought of a unique way to deliver a certain message. Simple words full of meaning. That's why some of the quotes are still alive today. So, to be as good, I need to think of a unique quote that is influential enough to be remembered years from today. Not just to imitate some of what he said and play with words around a little bit and then claim victory. That is just a very shallow way of thinking. But now is the question, what is then so linguistically miraculous about the Quran that truly made it a miracle that can never be imitated or even come close to it? In other words, what are the limits of eloquence in a text that separates a very beautiful text that is made by humans from miraculous divine text from Allah? We'll investigate only 3 of more than 50 miraculous aspects of the Book of Allah that we know of, which make the book unmatchable. First, the Quran, a new system. Before the Quran was revealed, Arabs had poetry and prose. There was no other form of literature. But when the Quran was revealed, in fact, the Quran was so revolutionary and groundbreaking as literature that it didn't belong to either poetry.
Yeah, it's like verses, isn't it? It's like verses and paragraphs. No, not paragraphs. I'd say it's like chapters and verses, but it's not like. It's hard to explain. I wouldn't say it's. What even is prose? Like pros and cons. You have to look at Google Images because I don't like reading. What the flip is prose? Alright, whatever, I don't care about that.
It was a whole new system that even had its own jargon, which are unique words that specially belong to the Quran. The word Quran itself, the word surah, ayah, tilawa, or tala, and all this kind of words that uniquely belong to the Quran. Interestingly, none of these words was promptly defined at the beginning of the book, as you would expect from a new book, to tell us what Quran is and what is an ayah, a surah, but for some reason, that was never needed.
Yeah, that's confusing to me. Like, couldn't you just guess? Like, couldn't you guess the meaning? Is that... Like, you could just... what if ayah and surah were replaced, turned around? Would anyone have noticed? Like, how did people automatically know what it meant?
In the case of the Quran, Arabs just understood what each of these words meant, and it fit perfectly in what the Quran was all about. So, the first question for those who want to take up the challenge of the Quran: can you come up with a piece of work that is so significant and unique in itself that it would create a fourth branch here of literature? Can you do that? Second, a new branch of knowledge. The Quran came with a brand new branch of knowledge, tajweed. Tajweed is the way we should read the Quran. It is true that some aspects of tajweed were indeed part of how Arabs talked, like heavy, light letters, qalqala, iqlab, but Arabs didn't...
Oh, is that the same as that Russian letter? What was it? Russian soft letter. What was it? Yeah, like that. Like that. I think it's something like that. Yes, in case you can't tell, I did actually learn the Russian alphabet one time. I tried to learn Russian one time, but I gave up because I thought I should learn... I thought it's dumb to learn 2 languages at a time. And I think that's true. But yeah, it would have been cool to know Russian.
Elongate words, which is using med. They didn't extend the ghunna of noon in certain situations. They didn't apply ikhfa as we would do when reading the Quran. These are just some of the unique features of the Quran that are applied on the Quran when read. And these rules have been passed down from the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, till this very day. So the second question now is, that surah you're thinking about making to look like the Quran, remember to also devise a new system with which you can read your surah, and it has to be a unique branch of knowledge. What comes next is even more miraculous. Third, novelty. The Quran was revealed in Arabic, so what can be new about it then? Well, this can be investigated in 3 categories. First, the Quran used words that Arabs knew and recognized, but they were used in new ways. And there was also completely new Arabic words that were derived from Arabic roots. And then there was also new expressions, or as we also say, language chunks. So,
how did people just know what the words mean, though? Like, couldn't they just
these
guess?
3 types of new words, let's look at them one by one and understand what they mean. The first type, words like sultan, marad, yanzurun, as...
Okay, well, let me just address the elephant in the room. I'm wearing a hat because I've got a man bun on because my hair's greasy, and I don't like the way it looks. I've got a big forehead. You know, I've said it. I've revealed my insecurity. There you go. But yeah, that's why I'm wearing a hat. Alright, let's continue. If you guys want me to react to anything else, then send the name of the video in and I'll react to it. Just try to keep it short.
تولى, قم, الأجر, الإحسان, القيامة, النار, and hundreds of other words. Arabs knew all of these words, but in the Quran, they were used in such a way that gave them a new dimension and a new meaning. But the most surprising part in all of that is that, take the word marad as an example. Arabs knew what this word meant, sickness, but when it was used as fi qulub, real station, and yet when it was used in this context, it made perfect sense, and they directly understood what exactly it meant, without having to explain it or define what it means.
That doesn't make sense. That's why I want to learn Arabic so I can actually understand this. Like, I feel like once I know Arabic, I'll actually be able to like understand the miracle of the Quran so much more.
Another example is the word qum, means to stand up, but when it was used in Surah Al-Muddathir, qum fa'anzir, it was used with the meaning of to commence, but because of the way it was used in the ayah, it didn't need any explanation or introduction. Another example is the word sultan, which was known to Arabs as sultan or ruler, but its metaphorical use in the Quran gave it a new meaning, which is authority. And so many other examples about just one or two words. But there were clear any derived from the form of such words, while the new words that...
Okay, so it was unambiguous, so they didn't have to guess. Yeah, that's confusing.
Miraculous. What about the second type? New words that were derived from the form of such words was still new to Arabs, or explanation. No, ri'a. They knew ittaqa, but not at-taqwa. Ash-shukr was known to them, but thought with
no
new
words
words, the true, and not just understand the perfectly conveyed message. And if you're finding it difficult to understand how can something so new be so clear, that is exactly why it is called a miracle, and one of many reasons why.
So, okay, so they made new words from Arabic roots, but what if I made a new word from an English root, like science, scientific? What if I said scientifical? Is that the same thing? No, it's not.
Why
I shouldn't be
replicated.
Making
but to really understand
like
this case, Al-Muddathir Surah alone contains at least 84 new words. They are Arabic words, but Arabs either didn't use them in the same way, or they were original words derived from Arabic roots. 84 words is about 1/3 of the 2-page surah. However, Arabs had no problem understanding what the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, magic. The Quran didn't only come with new words, but also new ways to say things and express them. And again, clarity perfectly combined with originality. Take, for example, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Arabs knew both words, but using them in this way, in this combination, that was never done before. Maliki Yawmiddin. The word...
Yeah, it's a great video. Like, I've watched it before. I feel like it would be a lot more impactful, and I would understand it a lot more if I actually, understood a bit of Arabic. But people could understand new words because it had known roots. Yeah, like scientifical. Wearing a hat makes you bolder. Well, okay, but when I'm wearing a hat, you may be thinking like, I don't know. It just hides it. Okay. The drip, especially with the glasses. Yeah, I do think the glasses look quite drippy. Especially when my hair isn't up. I think it looks a lot better when my hair's normal. I actually go out with the glasses now. You are awesome. Thank you, bro. Hi, man. How are you? I'm doing great. Didn't watch the video yet, but you can watch it. It's from the same channel. How can Quran be a miracle for non-Arabic speakers? I have watched that video too, but honestly, my attention span's too low to watch it again. But I think it just tells you about how because the Quran was a miracle to Arabic scholars, we should look at those Arabic scholars and we should be like, okay, they know better than us, so we should just trust them, right? It's like they provided the example, if 10 really, really strong men, like, if Greg Doucette and flipping Chris Bumstead try to lift a really heavy rock, right, and they fail, then you shouldn't even try because you'll fail too. It's something like that. Watch this one if you're able to. I applied high voltage to electric toys. Dangerous. Wait. I used to not loving my language, but sometimes I realized how Arabic is too great. Yeah, Arabic is great, bro. I watched this YouTuber who does this polyglot guy, and he says he even says, he's American by the way, and he says that Arabic is the best language, and I agree with him. Arabic's just so cool. You're very lucky if you're a native Arabic speaker. But yeah, watch this if you're able to. I applied high voltage to electric toys. It doesn't sound like something I should watch. To electric toys. Is this by that guy? What is this? Episode 3. Okay, so it just goes faster. It's just gonna go faster, isn't it? I mean, it's funny. Alright, what's this gonna do? Okay, that just flings it out. Sorry about those motorcycle noises. I live in a place of hooligans. People take pills and drive around in motorcycles. I think that's what they do. Yeah, it's about what I would expect from applying high voltage to electric toys. Like, I wouldn't say it's... Yeah. What the goofy, what the hell. It is quite goofy. I'll see if my yeah, I was talking about this guy. He's an American and he's learning Arabic. He says Arabic is the best language, and I agree with him. What cool stuff could I find here? Oh my goodness, he stole my video idea. What is this guy saying? But yeah, I like Muhammad Hijab. He's very cool.
In the Muslim community, people are getting into business and stuff like that.
Muhammad Hijab, most influential Muslim in the UK, who's here to shed light on why more and more entrepreneurs are
I would say Dr. Zakir is more influential,
turning to
in my
Islam.
opinion.
He's a believer in creating strong warrior men and feels strongly about fighting back against woke culture.
Whenever there's war, feminism becomes irrelevant.
Yeah. Bro, if he saw my Andrew Tate video, that'd be so cool. I hope he has. I find it to be funny how toys goes crazy, especially the Skelly Coins toy. Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. But yeah, I really hope I could speak to Muhammad Hijab one day. If any of you 14 viewers somehow have any way of, speaking to him, I would love it if anyone could, hook me up with him. Maybe I'll have a podcast or something with him. On that note, actually, on Monday, I'm going to be on this podcast called NBE podcast. I think that's what it's called. His name's Omar or something. No, not this guy, a different Omar. Let me see the email. Gmail. NBF, that's what it's called. NBF. And it's like a Muslim guy. This guy. He looks pretty cool. And yeah, I'm going to be speaking to him. And he's
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام يوم عاشوراء today.
Yeah, he's just gonna be asking some like questions and discussing some things. I hope he doesn't ask me anything too difficult. Like, you know, I hope I won't make a fool of myself. You know, embarrass myself or anything. I posted 2 links above. I'm sorry, but I'm not able to see your links. I think they get automatically deleted. Unless I can like disable that filter or something. I don't know if I can, but yeah. That's why if you want me to watch a video, just tell me the name of the video and I'll search it up. When did you convert to Islam, if you don't mind me asking? I unofficially converted. Sorry, is this? I'm gonna add another video capture device so I can quickly change. But yeah, I unofficially converted 2 years ago. That means I like started learning about Islam and I was like, okay, I'm Muslim. But I didn't like fully start practicing until just after Ramadan. I started going mosque just after Eid, and yeah, that's when I started to actually become like a really good, relatively good Muslim compared to my past self. Assalamu alaikum, Yan and everyone in the chat. Wa alaikum salam, bro. Do you know the channel Farid Response? No, I do not. I'll have a look now. Farid Respond? The Responds. I've probably seen him. Actually, no, I haven't. Well, who is this guy? Maybe I've seen his most popular video. No, I don't think I've seen him. I don't think I know him. Let's see, has he got any short videos? What's this?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You may be confused by the title of the video, but I assure you, I truly believe that we do not need al-Bukhari. Wait.
Is that a hadith?
Not a zindiq, not a bulith, or trying to do something crazy like that, so don't worry about it. What I'm trying to say is if we all went to sleep, we all woke up in the morning and there was just no Sahih Bukhari, that would not affect us at the least. And the reason is because, alhamdulillah, everything that's in Sahih Bukhari can be found elsewhere. So you see this concept of 200 years after the Prophet, peace be upon him, passed away, there was a guy who lived in Uzbekistan who was Persian, and he started to who didn't even know Arabic, who started to write down hadiths and attribute them to the Prophet. That's garbage, all right? Everything that he wrote, he took from his teachers, and everything that his teachers had, they took from their teachers, and so on and so forth, up until the Prophet, peace be upon him, and you can find these same reports in different books of hadith. Now, one thing I'd like to bring your attention to is a genre of hadith literature called the mustakhrajat, which pretty much provide the same hadiths that you find in Sahih Bukhari, and of course in other works as well, like Sahih Muslim, Sunan Tirmidhi. And what they do is they narrate the exact same hadith, but they bypass al-Bukhari by going through their own teachers. So, for example, one of these is Mustakhraj Abi Nu'aym al-Asbahani ala Sahih Bukhari. This was like...
I just realized, yeah, he's got so many books. I wish I had that many like hadiths and that. I've not read a single like book of hadith. If you guys have any recommendations for me for the first like non-Quran book to read, then I would really appreciate it.
Last year, alhamdulillah, beautiful book, and that's what Abu Nu'aym does. Similarly, another Abu Nu'aym, this one is Al-Haddad, and Mustakhraj al work on these works, get them published, go ahead. Apparently no one's doing it. So how does this exactly work? I want to provide you guys with an example to get a clearer idea. You have al-Bukhari narrating a hadith from his teacher, so on and so forth, to the Prophet, peace be upon him, who said, no deal is settled and finalized unless the buyer and the seller separate, except if the deal is optional. All right? So Al-Bukhari narrates this through Muhammad bin Yusuf from Sufyan, from Abdullah bin Dinar, from Ibn Umar, from the Prophet, peace be upon him. That's his chain. Now, what Abu Nu'aym did, Abu Nu'aym al-Asbahani, is he quotes the exact same hadith through his teachers, through Al-Faruq, through Abu Muslim, through Muhammad bin Kathir, through Sufyan. And both Muhammad bin Kathir and Muhammad bin Yusuf both take this hadith from Sufyan. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, Abu Nu'aym bypasses Al-Bukhari. He has the same hadith in his book, but he bypasses Al-Bukhari by narrating it through his own set of teachers.
I'm not sure what the point of this video is, to be honest, but I think I'm really tired right now, so if there is any deep thinking going on there, then I'm too tired to understand it. But yeah, let's see what these people are saying. When are you getting married? Not anytime soon. Nuh-uh. Maybe if I'm in the near if in the near future I somehow become wildly successful and I've got money in that, and I'm okay, I'm ready to have a wife. Maybe in a few years, but I'm thinking maybe when I'm 25-ish, that's when I'll actually start looking for a wife, because I'm trying to get my money up first, and obviously to become the best Muslim possible, or at least close to that, before I get a wife. So because if I don't learn enough about Islam and the sunnah of being a good husband and a good father, then I feel like I could do something wrong, and then I could flip something up, and then that wouldn't be very cool. Mufti Menk? Of course I do. I'm going to start making videos soon, and can you give some advices, because I don't know. Advices. I guess just, scripture videos, because I have seen people making videos, and one of the biggest things making their videos crap, or okay, that's an overstatement, but one of the things that limit their videos is that they don't script them, and they don't have an actual plan for what they are going to say. It doesn't have to be word for word if you just have a few points, but if you just speak out of your butt crack like I am doing right now, it won't sound very structured, and it probably won't be very engaging and entertaining. So I'd say script your videos, maybe edit out the blank spaces and where you're just and ahhing, and yeah. Mufti Menk is explaining so calm and easy. Yeah, I love Mufti Menk. Wait, we're studying Sahih al-Bukhari in Medris. Is it wrong? No idea. Why are you tired? I'm tired because it's late at the moment. It's almost 11 p.m. for me. Almost 11 p.m. I know it's sunnah to sleep just after Isha, and I usually do, but I just thought, I've not live streamed for a while, I've not uploaded for a while, so, I may as well live stream because I'm a bit bored, and because, why not, How old are you? I'm 16. Peace be upon you guys, peace be upon you too. Islamnet is a good channel to learn about Islam, yeah. Islamnet. That rings a bell. Islamnet. Oh, I think I know. I think I've seen their shorts. Selling bricks to Muslims? What?
I want you to buy some bricks, but these bricks are very, very special.
Those who buy them will get a house built in paradise.
Allah will build for him a station will pass away.
5 days a year.
Every Jum'ah that is at learning, you count it.
Okay, so I think this is like a charity thing. We're buying bricks, and then that brick will be part of a masjid and that. Oh yeah, Islamnet, yeah. It's in Muhammad Hijab's videos. I know what Islamnet is now. Yeah, Islamnet seems cool. Building a masjid in Norway sounds like a, like a noble idea. Yeah, Islamnet's pretty cool. Some imams said that when you gonna achieve something and prepare fully for marriage, you already be old. No, I'm not thinking of fully preparing for marriage. I mean, yeah, preparing for marriage, but like, I'm not thinking of like doing everything before marriage. I'm just thinking like I want to get at least halfway there or a quarter way there. So I've got the ball rolling, I want to get the ball rolling before I, get a wife or anything. Because I feel like if I'm not doing anything and then I get a wife, I feel like I'll be doing less, and then I'll be, less productive in that. Love the greenish vibe, my favorite color. Thanks, bro. Everyone says that I should paint my walls. And I do agree, like, my walls are a bit mid, in my opinion. I don't like it very much. I'm actually gonna paint my walls light grey, inshallah, soon. Because I don't really like the green. Have you got to go to school tomorrow, Jan? No, I do not. I'm starting school on Tuesday, because I'm going to year 12, and for some reason in my school, they're deciding to do Tuesday. What's your opinion about your own country? I think the UK, well, my opinion is a bit swayed, because where I live in the UK is not a very nice place. There's an ambient stench all around here that is unpleasant, to say the least. And there's hooligans here, drug takers. The part I live in South Yorkshire is just not the greatest part, but in general, the entire country of the UK is probably fine. It's probably alright. But I only really know the place I live at. The smell of pots. Yeah, that is basically the ambient smell. But not just that. It's just some weird smell, like, I went on a walk and I had to, it smelled so bad that my nose started hurting, but it wasn't weed. I know what weed smells like. It wasn't that. It was something worse. But yeah, I don't hate the UK. It's alright. But I will move out when I get the chance. UK is always rainy. The day's weather isn't nice. No, it's not. It's always just cloudy and rainy, and when it is sunny, it's just like out of character, like it's just hot and sweaty, and it sucks. But like in Croatia, I don't know why, but we were like high above the sea level, so it was really hot. But I wasn't sweating my buttocks off, it was fine. Like, I don't know why, it's just different, like the atmosphere is different. Thoughts on capitalism? I don't know much about capitalism. I think that's just like where you buy and sell stuff and that. Economic and political system in which a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit. Oh yeah, I know, because of capitalism, there's like a few companies that control everything. Wait, that control everything. Yeah, it's this diagram. And it's a bit gay, for lack of a better word. It's not very good that, these main, companies are controlling everything. Because these people, like the main people of these companies, could be like in bed with each other, metaphorically. They could be putting fluoride in everything, making us all like dumb and stuff. They could be like doing like conspiracy stuff and that. That would kind of suck. I saw a person walking around recently, struggling to keep his eyes open and stand upright, in some kind of zombie state. One of those new stops. Yeah, that's spice, bro. Around where I live, that's pretty common. Spice sucks, bro. Spice is really bad for you. Islam is capitalism without interest or monopoly. I have heard that before, actually. I've heard that Islamic finances is just halal capitalism. And yeah, that sounds... I should look into that. I will actually make a video one day about Islamic finances, inshallah. Have you been in Ireland? I visited Ireland 2012. No, I've actually not been to Ireland. I would love to go. I would love to go to Scotland too, and I may have been... I think I may have been in Edinburgh. Maybe. I'm not sure. Is that... I think them... I don't know if I was. I can't remember why I don't know why I can't remember, but yeah. I'm not sure if I've actually been to Scotland, but probably not. I'm gonna check my Twitter now. If you're not following my Twitter already, at Jan RYCZ, help a brother out. You look like Yusuf Ponders without a beard. Yusuf Ponders. Who is this person? Oh, this guy. I've not seen him before. I wouldn't say I look like him. Maybe with the hat, but no. Okay. The media is heavily dominated by a few groups, similar to the graphic you showed. Yeah, it is. Sucks. I did some reading about it while reading some conspiracy books in the past. Actually, I realized how he reminds me of Yusuf Ponders in his way of speaking. What's my way of speaking? I actually want to check this guy out, see what he says. See how he speaks.
So let's talk about something of interest. The audio quality of this particular video is much better than the previous videos that I've done. What if I just clip it here?
The alphabet. Whoa, look at...
My attention span's so bad, I instinctively scrolled down.
The audio quality of this particular...
I wouldn't say I speak like him. I've not seen enough, but...
Specifically in Malaysia, I was running a bar.
I think you might just be talking about the British accent. But yeah, he's walking, so that probably affects it a little bit. Dawkins on forcing disbelief. I don't like
wake
Richard
of the
Dawkins.
Charlie Hebdo attacks. We're in the midst of a big debate, really, aren't we, about the relation.
I'm not seeing any good videos by him.
Allahu Akbar Allah.
Yeah, so you end up increasing your expenditure.
Yeah, that's right.
And then obviously because you've kind of increased it, you've set the standard of living that you're used to really, really high, and it's difficult.
In fact, the way of speaking actually reminds me of Abdus Samad. He's really cool. If you're not subscribed to him, give him a subscribe. He's pretty cool. What's his what is this? Has he deleted some videos or what? Yeah, I think he's deleted videos. Come on, bro. Abdus, bro, why have you deleted videos?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just like you, I am also a born Muslim, bro.
But yeah, this guy's cool. You should watch him. He does some nice, cool videos, and the way he speaks does remind me of this Yusuf guy. Do you enjoy being praised, and how does that affect one's ego, you think? Praised, I think you mean like... I do get a lot of comments saying really nice things about me. and I appreciate it a lot. Like, I don't know why so many people give me such nice comments. Like, I think it's because Muslims in general are just really, really nice, and I appreciate that a lot. Like, thank you all for the really nice comments. It doesn't affect me that much, I think. Maybe subconsciously in a way, but like, logically I just chalk it up to, okay, Muslims are just really nice people. Like, if I made a channel of the same quality with the same type of videos, but I made it about, like, something else, Christianity, Judaism, I wouldn't get the same amounts of such nice comments as this, because I think Muslims are just exceptionally nice, especially to new reverts. But yeah, how does it affect one's ego? I think it may, for some people it may inflate their ego, but I don't think it does for me. Maybe not. I feel like I'm just, like, a bit normal. Like, it's cool that I've got a lot of fans in that. But yeah. You can be happy as much as you want with people praising you until you start thinking you're better than others. Then it's haram. No, I actually think the amount of, like, nice comments is slightly unwarranted. I don't know if that's the right word, but I think I don't deserve that much niceness, you know. Not to say I want less niceness. Like, it's cool, like, but I'm just saying, like, I think, like, I got a comment saying something like, how do you have such good work ethic? And I was just thinking, I actually don't have that good work ethic, you know, but people just assume the best case scenario, which is pretty good. It's a good thing. I do think it's a good thing, but yeah. Parents' reactions to being a Muslim. My mum's completely cool with it. My dad's, he was a bit skeptical about it. He was a bit, like, weird about it, but he's completely cool now. And my entire family's just getting used to it, you know. Eventually they get used to it. Like, at first it's like they think it's some kind of phase. They think I'm being weird. But then as they ask questions about it and as I explain things about it, they start to understand a bit more. You know, my grandma even started to buy me, like, you know, specialized halal stuff, which is very nice of her. Do you think AI will replace content creators / creative writing? Actually, I'm not sure. Like, I made a tweet about this earlier. I said, the good thing about being a YouTuber is that AI can't steal your job. And I do kind of believe that, because, like, an AI isn't gonna sit in front of the camera and speak in a human way like I am, right? I hope not. It better not. But creative writing in general, I think AI can take over that, definitely. But I think us content creators are safe for now, hopefully. But I do know that people could use AI to make scripts, but I don't think that works very well. I'll show you why. Obviously, no hate to this guy. Oh, no, not this guy. This guy, great videos, nice videos, very nice message, but as you can see from
this video is made for you. This is.
Just look at this. Playback speed double. If you look at his eyes, he's scanning his eyes from one side to another. What I'm saying is he's reading a ChatGPT generated script, and I even commented about this, and he agreed. And his videos, they're alright, but I just think that based on this guy, people shouldn't make ChatGPT scripts because they don't sound human. Like, you need to add some personality to it, like I do, you know, or like someone else. Do you have follower like Haram Police? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Did you actually try to fast in Ramadan? I don't know what kind of message you're trying to say by that. You think I'm not capable of that, or are you not capable of that? I don't know, but yeah, I did fast for 2 Ramadans. This year's Ramadan and last year's Ramadan. And I didn't fail, but I did while travelling. but I don't think that counts. Doesn't count. But yeah, I did fully complete 2 fasts. 2 month-long fasts. What's your opinion on Rafidis? What? Rafidis? Rafidis. Oh my goodness. Rafidis. Shia Muslims. Again, I'm not sure who these Shias are. Ali and his descendants are part of a divine order. What does this mean? Who is Ali? I know a guy called Ali. He's pretty cool. Ali, if you're watching this, you're probably not, but shout out. Haram police is like Muslims who say to reverts, don't do this or that because it's haram. No, I don't think I have any haram police followers. If I do, I'm careful to not expose any, not that I do anything horribly haram, but if I have any like little haram sin, I don't expose it onto the internet. So I don't have haram police to tell me what to do. But I think I have received like a few small comments. Like, there was a guy telling me that I'm not a scholar, so I have nothing to say about like the stoicism and that, because that's like a scholarly topic, something like that. Oh no, it was meditation. Yeah, they said that you're not a scholar, so you shouldn't be talking about this. And I said, look, bro, I'm just a dude giving my opinion, and I make that clear. So yeah, don't know what that guy's problem is, but if you are a haram police, then you should look at yourself first, in my opinion. Why are you wearing a hobbit's hat? I wouldn't call it a hobbit's hat. I'm gonna Google what that means actually. Hobbit's hat. I do see the resemblance slightly, but no, I was thinking of more like a bucket hat, you know? Bucket hat. I got some pickled Ricks on it. Apparently that's trendy nowadays, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. Camera froze. The main body of Muslims fall into the category of Sunni or normal Muslims, in other words. Shias are a sizable minority who have slightly different beliefs and are critical of certain companions. Meditation is ibadah, act of worship, since the Prophet Muhammad did it before he became prophet in the cave of Hira, after the prophethood in the mosque. Yeah, but it's not meditation in the same way that Buddhists and Hindus do it. It's muraqabah, which is different. So that's the main distinctions that people aren't noticing. Like, they think, okay, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, meditated, so that means I can meditate. But there are 2 different types of meditation, and that distinction has to be made. And I did make it in my meditation video, which you should watch. But, okay, I'm gonna get some water real quick. And, so yeah, don't leave. I will see you guys in a second, inshallah. I'm back. I've got some water and I've got some leftovers and the yogurts. Okay, no one left. I actually gained a viewer. Never mind, 2 people left. Just as I said that. But yeah, I've got leftovers from a Valencian paella I made earlier with Adam Ragusi's recipe. Yeah, I'm just gonna have some of this. Did you learn or memorize any surah or dua from the Quran? No, I've only memorized Al-Fatiha and Al-Ikhlas, which is like the bare minimum. I should probably memorize a few more. Bro, where we send you a link? Just send me the name of the video and I'll have a look at it. Ali was one of the senior companions of the Prophet, cousin and son-in-law. He was also the 4th caliph to rule after the Prophet. So that's who the Shias follow, as I understand. Man, I burnt the bottom of this paella. Does someone know how to buy subscription if you're from Russia? I think you may be talking about the channel membership. Okay. If I'm not wrong, I think YouTube like banned Russians from like maybe being a channel member or something. If you don't see a join button next to my subscribe, then you've been I'm sorry, but you shouldn't have invaded Ukraine, you know? Like, that's what I'm saying, you know, like, come on, bro. Thoughts on Mr. Beast? I love him. Mr. Beast's very cool. Love his videos, love his work ethic and his, you know, the way he does videos, you know. I actually took a lot of inspiration from him. Because he's just a cool dude, you know. I'm sorry, I'm from Idel Ural. Russians colonized us. No idea what that is. Okay, it's a state. Tartars. I've heard of that. That's like a Polish place, isn't it? No, not a place. It's a group of people who live in Poland, who have lived there since like the 14th century and are like traditional Muslims or something like that. But yeah, it really sucks for you. I guess you can't give me money. That sucks for you. I don't need your money, it's fine. And this paella's good as hell. Bro, I hate to say this, but the Islam has been splitted. I think just being a Muslim and trying your best to be like Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the best way of life. I do agree. Everyone would agree. But the reason why there are different schools of thought is because some guy thinks the Prophet did it this way, some guy thinks he does it that way. And I guess you just can't tell what the truth is because they all kind of make sense. Of course, Sufism maybe not. Like, maybe not all of it, but dancing in mosques just doesn't sound like something you should do. It's still obligatory. Is it obligatory? I don't know. I'll have a look actually. Is madhab obligatory? I hope it's not, because I don't follow one. It's not obligatory. You heard it there. Top result on Google said it, so it must be true. It's important for one to follow one madhab. Not obligated. Not obligatory. Okay. I see inconsistent results, so I need to make a video about this someday. I'm gonna write that down. What else did I want to make a video about? Yeah, I thought of another video idea earlier. I forgot what it was. Forgotten. Can't believe this. But yeah, what do you think about relationships before marriage? Of course, it shouldn't happen, right? Like, that's the majority scholarly opinion. So of course I have to agree with them. Yeah, premarital relationships rarely end well, you know? I speak from experience. Before I was a Muslim, I had 2. And that's not great, you know? Always ends bad. I agree. Just came across the video titled Kalingo. Okay, I can't even copy and paste that because I'm on a different computer. I'm sorry, but if you'd like me to react to a video, please send me an English one. Because I can't type Arabic and I can't like copy and paste it, you know. You can bring some things for madhabs, but there is always ruling about it, so. It isn't obligatory, there's no proof, they actually said the opposite. Bro, I don't know, bro. Not going to lie, I feel the same way, but at the same time, I see my non-Muslim relatives who were in relationships first and then got happily married, so I don't know. That always confuses me. Okay. But if you ask them, they had exes, right? They had exes. You had to get through several people. That ended up in several breakups and that. And then you got married. And then the punani is loose, innit? And that kind of sucks, you know? So I think you should just learn Islamically how to be a good wife, how to be a good husband, and then you don't need to go through these several exes. You don't need to learn by trial and error because you've got the book, you've got the stuff that works, you've got the, you know, the truth, and then you don't need to worry about that. Because dunya is like a heaven for disbelievers. That's why their relationships can be good. That's true, actually. Yeah. But then, the saying that dunya is like a heaven for disbelievers, I find it kind of not true, because disbelievers, from what I've seen, actually have a worse life in general, right? I actually feel like if you're a Muslim, you have a better life. And I also feel like I'm so happy about my life, and I'm so grateful for everything in my life, even before I was a YouTuber. I feel like if life is that great for me, does that mean I'm like not going to heaven or something? Like what? I hope that's not the case. Cause like I have a good life. I'm happy with my life. And I don't want that to be a bad thing, you know. You know what I'm saying? has anyone sent like videos I could watch? In fact, I'll just go on like my my recommended section, see if there's any. The voice is not aura. Well, of course it's not.
قرآن وسنة نبوية أما القرآن فقد قال الله تعالى فلا تخضعن بالقول فيطمع الذي في قلبه مرض فلم ينهى الله تعالى عن المرأة أن تتكلم ولكنها أن تخضع بالقول وهذا يدل أنه على أنه فلم ينهى الله تعالى عن المرأة أن تتكلم ولكنها أن تخضع بالقول.
He forbade her from being soft in her speech. What does this mean? Non-mahram. Non-mahram. Being soft in her speech. Male Muslims are allowed to speak to Muslim female and want to know if it's correct. It said, okay. Okay, so I can only speak to women to ask how her family is, for medical purpose, for financial purpose, to find out her personality for marriage suitability, and to give her dawah. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember that. And when you ask his wife for anything on, it's behind the screen, it's pure for your hearts, blah blah blah. This is a lot to read. And this shows that it's permitted for her to speak. Okay. Don't get what that means. Being soft in speech means making voice sound better and more like feminine. I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. Like flirtatious and that, like attractive voice. I get what you mean. I knew people like that. It's a bit annoying actually. Dunya is like heaven for disbelievers because hell is their place in afterlife. That's why the poorest disbeliever is living in heaven. And for Muslims, it's a prison since heaven is their place in afterlife. Oh, so it's like a contrast thing. I understand what you mean. But right now, we don't experience heaven, so we don't experience the contrast between our hell here and our heaven in the future, in the afterlife, because we can only compare how we feel to how we have felt before, you know? Here's the other title. Prophet Muhammad never says he was Sunni. Okay, what is this? Ooh, there's a heart. That means it must be good. 7 minutes. Okay. Okay, there's a short. Okay, good.
Prophet Muhammad never said he was Sunni. He gave us the Sunnah. He never said he was Shiite, but through his daughter Fatima, he had Hussein and Hassan. Come on. He never said he was Hanafi, Sufi. That's your stuff. Be what he was. He was a Muslim. Prophet Muhammad never said he was Sunni.
Okay. He sounds a bit like the guy from Rocky. That's all I have to say about that. I'm not sure what else I can say because I'm not that educated about like the different schools of thought, so I can't really tell you much about that. The statement by the Prophet can have different meanings. One could be the disbelievers who will die in disbelief are heading for something so dreadful. This world is a heaven by comparison. I understand that. So does that mean that if I have like a really halal life now and I do everything right, I pray sunnah prayers, I give to charity, I do all of that stuff, and my life is good, does that mean that my afterlife will be like really, really, really good if my life now is hell in comparison? Because if so, then that's pretty cool. Voice is not aura, feet is not aura, different in madhab, face is not aura. But if a girl has really attractive voice/face/feet, she should cover it. But it's still not obligatory. Because some people go insane about that and saying that it's haram right now. I actually saw a video about this. It was by, what's his name? Asim al-Hakim. Actually, I'll react to that video. Asim al-Hakim. By the way, I love this guy. Feet.
Aisha says,
but yeah, some people like feet.
Are hands and feet part of a woman's awrah? My husband follows the Hanafi madhab. He says these are not women's awrah, hence no need to cover while going out. There's a difference between a woman's awrah while praying and a woman's awrah while going out. Either way, the most authentic opinion, and this is the opinion of the vast majority of schools of thought, unlike the Hanafi school of thought, the vast majority of the other schools of thought state that the women's feet are awrah, both in salat and when going out. So this opinion is backed by the evidences from the Quran and from the Sunnah. Therefore, one should not follow a minority.
Yeah, so based on this, I do agree. I think women should cover their feet, especially considering that people like feet. And that's something you can't avoid. That's the truth. So, I would recommend that you just cover your feet, you know? Your face, I believe... See, that's the thing. Like, people do different things. Like, hijab... you know, hijab, they're showing their face, right? Some of them even show some of their hair. Like this one, I see a triangle there. I don't think I should be seeing that. And then there's the niqab, I think, which is like a level up, you know, you can only see the eyes. And then there's the burqa, which is like a full-on like ninja stuff, like that's the hardcore stuff, right? And then there's what's the other stuff? Abaya, what's that? Okay, that's, yeah, same stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. But I think, like, if you're a woman, why not wear the burqa, you know? If you're wearing a hijab, you're already trying to not be attractive to men, so, like, why not wear the burqa, you know? If you're on level 1, you may as well go to level 3, you know? You know what I'm saying? A prison is a place where you are kept from seeing those who mean the most to you. In this world, the believers cannot speak or see or speak to Allah, or the Messenger, or the Prophets. That's true. Bro, I want to speak to Allah. That'd be so cool. I heard one time, I don't know if this is true, but I saw something that said something like, when you're in heaven, you're going to be like going to like the Jummah and that, and the Imam is going to be Allah. And like the distance that you sit from the Imam in real life is the distance that you will be from Allah. Don't know how authentic that is, but it sounds pretty cool. I would love to hear Allah talking about like stuff like the Imam does. That'd be pretty cool. Once I wore niqab and bro told me I have beautiful eyes. What the heck? What kind of bros are you surrounding yourself with, bro? Niqab, that's the ninja one, innit? Yeah. Nice stream, Lil bro. Thanks, Lil bro. I'm not Lil bro. Face and hands are okay to be shown, but niqab is better. Yeah, it is. The Universe 25 mouse experiment. Someone just mentioned that. Universe 25 mouse experiment. What is this? I think this may be the cocaine one. If so, I've heard
Cannibalism,
of that.
asexuality, and violence. A society that had collapsed. What's going on here?
What is going on?
Span and allow them to mate. There was abundant food, water, and nesting material. The universe was cleaned regularly. There were no predators. The temperature stable. Paradise. Or maybe not. 4 pairs of disease-free mice selected from the National Institute of Health's elite breeding colony moved in on day 1. It took months for the rodents to familiarize themselves with their new world. Then they started to reproduce, and the population increased exponentially, doubling every 55 days. Those were the good times in paradise. Past day 315, more than 600 mice now lived in Universe 25, rubbing shoulders on their way up and down the stairwells to eat, drink, and sleep. Population growth slowed. Young ones found themselves born into a world with far more mice than meaningful social roles. Males faced a lot of competitors to defend their territory against. Many found that so stressful they gave up. Normal discourse within the community broke down, and with it the ability of mice to form social bonds. Lone females retreated to isolated nesting boxes on penthouse levels. Other males, a group Calhoun termed the beautiful ones, never sought sex and never fought. They just ate, slept, and groomed, wrapped in narcissistic introspection. Elsewhere, cannibalism, asexuality, and violence became endemic. Mouse society had
Mate. Groomed?
in narcissistic introspection.
Narcissistic introspection? How can you see that in a mouse?
Elsewhere, cannibalism, asexuality, and violence became endemic. Mouse society had collapsed.
Are you eating cake? No, I'm eating some yogurts.
On day 560, the population peaked at 2,200 mice. A few mice survived past weaning until day 600, after which there were few pregnancies and no surviving young. As the population had stopped regenerating itself, its path to extinction was clear. The mice had lost the capacity to rebuild their numbers. Many that could still conceive, such as the beautiful ones and their secluded singleton female counterparts, had lost the social ability to do so. On day 920 was the last conception. The last mouse died on May 23, 1973, 4 years and 10 months after colonization. Calhoun later said that the creatures had died 2 deaths. The first was that of their spirit and their society. The second death was that of their physical body. It was not the first time the ethologist had built a world for rodents. Calhoun had been creating utopian environments for rats and mice since the 1940s, with consistent results. Overpopulation leads to explosive violence and hypersexual activity, followed by asexuality, self-destruction, and extinction. In his widely cited paper, Population Density and Social Pathology, Calhoun concluded, self-destruct...
Okay. Hypersexuality, I think that peaked in the 80s, right? And now, asexuality, obviously that's becoming a big thing nowadays. So yeah, this is like a parallel of the humanity right now, innit? Lots of overpopulation going on. Lots of good times. And there's the quote that goes something like, good times create weak men create hard times create strong men, etc. And yeah, we had such good prosperous times, at least in the West, and now like everyone's depressed, everyone's having a bad time, there's war, estrogenics, all of that stuff, and now birth rates are declining in the West, and yeah, everything's going wrong. So this rat experiment is a bit of a parallel of where humanity is going nowadays. Not ninja. Is it bad? Is it like offensive for me to call it a ninja? I hope not. But you know, I guess you do see the resemblance in it. Like, even starts with an NI. But yeah, sorry if that's offensive. Yo, did you get a haircut, bro? No, I didn't. I put my hair in a man bun. And I've got a big forehead. And I don't like showing it. But, you know, there's my brutal honesty for you. Being Sunni is being Muslim. Sunnah means the things that our Prophet Muhammad does or say, even in acts that he prays, and by following the Sunnah you're following the Prophet. Okay, so being a Sunni is following the Prophet and the Quran. So why isn't everyone Sunni? Surely there's more to it, because why would someone be something else if that's... Because that sounds like the most logical thing, right? So there's obviously more layers to it than that. It's not offensive, I don't know. You look like eco-linguist with a bun. Who the flip is eco-linguist? Eco-linguist. Is that a person? Okay, this guy. Teaching Polish. What, you trying to learn Polish? I guess I kind of do. We both have the oversized cranium. Okay, so he's teaching Russians Polish. From what I understand by this diagram. But yeah, if you're trying to learn Polish, you're wasting your time. It's a mid-language. Goofy grammar, goofy speakers, goofy conjugations. Everything's goofy about Polish. I wish I was born Spanish or Arabic. That would have been cooler. But yeah, why don't you learn Arabic? I will learn Arabic, but right now I'm learning Spanish, and I don't like to leave a task unfinished, you know, like, so before I learn Arabic, I would like to, like, at least get a B1 or B2 in Spanish first, you know. Polish is not mid, shut up. No. I'm a big fan of Slavic languages, I don't care. Well, let me tell you, you could learn, what are the Slavic languages again? Why not Romanian? That's probably not even Slavic. Okay, why not Ukrainian or Lithuanian or Czech? Not Czech. Czech's mid. But yeah, I don't like Slavic. Honestly, I think the best languages are Romance languages. Obviously, Proto-Indo-European, because that's where English is from. I like the Arabic languages from around that place. Lithuania is Baltic. What the flip is Baltic? I need to learn my language denominations. Okay, I see. Okay, so I just embarrassed myself because Lithuania is also Baltic and it's not Slavic. Whatever, bro. It's all the same. If you're European, you're Slavic, bro. Learn German. Actually, yeah. If I don't learn Russian after Arabic, I'll probably learn German because I really want to, you know, give empowering speeches in German. I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. The titles of Sunni Salafi are used to distinguish yourself from deviant groups. Ultimately, each group needs to provide evidence that they are upon the Quran and Sunnah, because all groups claim this. So, I don't know, like, if there is objectively stuff that the Quran and Sunnah say, then why have different ways of understanding it? Just agree, innit? Oh my goodness. And if you're like if you're some Sufis, for example, and you drink, the Quran says you shouldn't drink. Why the flip are you drinking? Like, come on, bro. That's my stance. Gonna sound like a specific mustache, man. Yeah, bro, this mustache is growing, innit? The Austrian one, yeah. But no, he who imitates the people is one of them. If I imitated that specific Austrian man, I would become him. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to persecute millions of innocent people. That wouldn't be very cool of me. Thoughts on Gordon Ramsay? I like Gordon Ramsay, but he's not my favourite celebrity chef. Well, I'm not sure if... I do have a favourite, like, cook. Wouldn't call him a professional chef, and I definitely wouldn't call him a celebrity. Gordon Ramsay is cool, but I think his stuff is, like, overly dramatic, overly animated, you know? and he doesn't get on with like actual practical cooking that anyone could do. He does like restaurant style, if even that. Like his burger, for example. His TikTok burger. Where is that? Gordon Ramsay TikTok burger. Like, come on, bro, look at this. Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? Putting soy sauce on onions and butter. Thick patty. More butter. I'm not trying to get a heart attack, bro. And he's making an entire salad with chilies and drenched tomatoes, even more butter. A whole bowl full of sauce. Hard cheese that's not even gonna melt. And he's burning it. Oh, and why not put an egg on top? Look at this, he's gonna take a bite out of it and it's all gonna spill. All of the juices and that, and the egg yolk are gonna spill on him.
Oh.
See? That's not practical. And then look at his grilled cheese. Oh,
Off the rag, and then from there, get a slice, and just go in half again. So it's nice and long, luscious.
He's using blue cheese.
Almost like sort of mini bricks of cheese.
For grilled cheese.
Nice.
Using some goofy hard bread.
Again. And then from there comes somewhat almost thick, which is going to give a nice spicy texture.
What is that green stuff?
Now, the acidity. And then from there, nice and warm. Touch of olive oil in.
Why is he putting it in a fireplace?
And then from there, temperature up. Just lightly. Starting to smoke. Nice on the side.
Yeah, I don't think. It's just not practical, innit? And then look.
With that grilled cheese.
He cooks it for like 12 seconds. Cuts it. And it's not even melty, bro. It's just hard cheese in between oily bread, innit? Renat Agzamov is better than Gordon Ramsay. Renat Agzamov. Renat Agzamov. Okay. I assume he's some kind of Slavic guy. Yeah. Блядь, велосипед, that's all I see. That's music. Can't have that. Oh, whoop-de-doo, he made a cake. Yeah, you don't eat your burger with a fork and knife, you donut. Nah, he probably would with that, with all those juices flowing out of that burger. Since we talked about the Austrian guy, thoughts on vegans and vegetarians, because he was one, lol. I mean, if you're vegetarian and vegan, good for you, bro. I don't care. But you probably have a B12 deficiency, because B12 is mostly found in beef and that, and you know, meat and that kind of stuff. So if you don't take supplements, if you're a vegan and you don't think, okay, what am I missing in terms of nutrition by not eating, you know, meat and that, you need to think about that, because like, if you're not eating protein and you're not eating these micronutrients, then after a few years you're gonna be not feeling very well, you know. But no, he wasn't vegan, he was vegetarian. But I kind of do understand, like, I do think it's kind of immoral the way they, you know, some people treat animals, like the ones that go in the McDonald's and that. That is a bit immoral, but I like burgers and I like chicken, So you know, it's a hard choice. It's a hard choice between being vegan and being allowed to eat burgers. And I choose burgers. Write sunnah on Google and see what does it mean. I know what sunnah is. If you don't know what it is, it's sunnah is something that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did. Yeah, sunnah is just the teachings of the Prophet. It's like what he did, what he wants you to do, what he likes, what he dislikes, that kind of stuff. Have you read 40 Hadith Imam Nawawi? If not, I highly recommend it. I read all of them in one sitting. It's so good. In one sitting, eh? 40 Hadith Imam Nawawi. It's a book. Okay. Okay. Looks nice. I did ask earlier for like a book that I could read, maybe an Islamic book, and this sounds like a worthy thing. See if this is on Amazon. Might buy it with my first YouTube paycheck if I get one, inshallah. £9, yeah, I'll definitely read that. The problem that vegans and vegetarians think about is solved by Islam too, because we don't treat animals badly for eating them. Exactly, I agree with you. But then, But then again, it's not just that they are, combating, because lots of vegans and vegetarians are aware of like grass-fed beef and like pasture cows and that are like actually fairly treated, but they also think it's still immoral because the purpose of these animals' life is to be killed. But I guess like I don't see the logic in that, because if the cow is having a good life and the cow is happy, then who cares? It's gonna die anyway, innit? I think the women of the Prophet, peace be upon him, were wearing burqas. Yeah, I do think so, yeah. Burqa. Burqa, no, I mean burqa. Yeah, they probably were. Burqa. I've still got 10 viewers. Very nice. But I'm probably going to be ending the stream soon, because it's quite late. And my bedtime is usually 10 p.m. and it's almost midnight. But if you guys want me to, react to any videos last minute, let me know. Send me the name of the video and I'll have a look. No, don't end it. I'm sorry, but like I gotta sleep in that, innit? But if you'd like me to stream again, let me know. Let me know a day that is good for you guys and a time, and I'll try to make it for them. Thoughts on Peppa Pig? Haram, bro. But I used to love Peppa Pig. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I have to Google something. Alright, here. Have a look at that. Can you see that? Oh, he knows he's being watched. Yeah, that's a big old spider in that, isn't it? But yeah, what do I do about that? Am I allowed to kill spiders in Islam? I don't think I ever Googled that, but yeah. Oh, I've got arachnophobia, bro. What do I do? Someone give me... Tell me what to do, somebody. I'm not scared. I'm brave. Maybe I'll put it in a cup. But I don't have a see-through cup. Maybe I'll put it in my Hugo box. Get it? Box. Oh, it's on my prayer timetable. Come on, bro. What are you playing at, bro? Spider saved Prophet Muhammad. What? Spider okay. Can I kill spider? Islam. There is no harm on you in killing the spider if you fear that it might harm you. Thing is, it's not gonna harm me, but it is actually advancing towards the window, so I think I'll be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna use this cup, and I'm going to capture the spider, inshallah. But right now it's on the corner. I can't get it. Making my life a lot harder, spider. Come on, bro. It won't kill you, innit? No, it won't. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's got the high ground now. Not much I can do now. But yeah, thoughts on Peppa Pig. I used to watch Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig's pretty cool. Peppa Pig is the best cartoon for learning basics of a new language. I actually used to watch Spanish Peppa Pig. Spanish Peppa Pig was nice. I really liked it, but I didn't have the attention span. Use a box on it, but outside, like out of window. Of course, there's no reason to kill. Just put in a box left outside. I bet it's safe. Yeah, it's probably not gonna kill me. It's definitely not gonna kill me. Like, I know that. But let me just... Can you see that? You probably can't see it. It's a small black dot from your perspective, but yeah, now you can't even see me. But I need some kind of like card. I'm gonna use my birth certificate. Oh, I've lost it. Alright, whatever. See, it's like it went high up and it has fangs. Yeah, those are some big fangs, bro. I'm not trying to get bitten and that, innit? Why am I speaking like Ali G? Oh, there's a spider nest and there's like little spiderlings. That's why I saw a bunch of little spiders crawling around my room yesterday. Okay. I have to stand on my desk. Come on, bro. Oh! 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 It fell. It fell. Where is it? Oh, it's on my desk. Oh. Oh. Do not laugh at me. I'm sorry, but I accidentally killed it. I accidentally squished it. Like, my bad, innit? But like... Okay. I didn't scream, you screamed. How do you get the Nicki Minaj Super Freaky Girl Roman remix song unlocked in your YouTube videos? How? What are you talking about, bro? What are you on about? Jan and Smurfette kissing in the tree, Kissing. Who the flip is Smurfette? I've not watched the Smurfs in a long time. The great operation of capturing the spider has been started officially by Jan Ryczkowski. Yeah, I accidentally killed it. My bad, pimp. It's not my fault it was in my room, innit? The great operation of capturing the spider has ended in failure, as Jan Ryczkowski killed the spider accidentally. Killed the Matrix engine. Bro, shut up, you have to expect good things from all Muslims and find a reason if you see something haram from them. Not sure what you're on about. But yeah, like, I'm sorry, like, I didn't mean to kill it. I tried to capture it, but as I put the cup on the spider, it moved, right? So, it's like the cup, like, squished the spider, innit? It shouldn't have moved. It's the spider's fault. And I know it doesn't know any better, but, like, I was none the wiser either. Can I send a link here right now? You can't send a link, it won't show up, but you can send the name of the video, the title and that, innit? But yeah, did it fall in my yogurt? No, it didn't. Oh, I finished my yogurt. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, send the title and maybe the name of the channel, and I'll be able to find the video that you would like me to watch. By the way, if anyone clips that, me screaming, oh my goodness, I've never recorded a scream of me reacting to a spider. But yeah. Do you have a Discord server in first place? I do. But it is paid. It's £1 a month. And it's not a good Discord server. Not good at all. So if you do join, don't be expecting like some extravagant good server. But if you do join and you'd like to help me make it better, then I would appreciate that. Okay, yeah, here's a good video I want to see. Because this is something I was actually thinking about. If I see bug, scorpion or cockroach while praying, can I stop? Because, yeah, I always thought, like, what if I'm praying, right? What if I'm praying and I'm like just like on sujood, right? And then I see like a big old spider crawling. I'll be like, what the flip? Like, I gotta get away from that, innit? Jan exposed for scared of spider. Yeah, bro. Why you Slavic people always your last name ends with Oski? I don't know. One weird thing about Slavic people is that female surnames end with Oscar. Male surnames end with Oski. And I think that's like unique to Slavics, because usually like English people, you see Jane Smith and you see John Smith. You don't see like the different endings for the surnames. That's interesting. But yeah, what's this guy saying?
Someone from the US, I think Isha from the US says, if I'm praying and I see a bug in front of me, can I break my prayer? If the bug is bigger than you, probably yes, you can. If the bug is a harmful animal or a harmful insect that may kill you, like a scorpion or a reptile, in this case, you try to kill it in salat. If not, then you have all the right to leave the salat and try to kill it or run. But if it's an ant, or if it's a cockroach, that you can do this with your hand and it goes away, it's not going to hunt you down, and it's not equipped with special skills and it will come after you. No, it will run away. Then you have to continue in your prayer. So we have to look at the outcome. If you're getting a cobra or a black mamba coming to you, don't play brave and
Okay, so I can't break my prayer, but what if I do it like instinctively, you know? Camera freezes every time you change scene. Oh, that sucks. It's mostly Polish thing. Yeah, true. Polish people are like ski and ska. Russians are like ov and that. Like, I can't think of any examples. Like, what is Putin's surname? Putin's surname. Vladimirovich Putin. Putin's his second name. Oh my god. This is like Obama all over again. That exists in Arabic too. Okay, so they do have gendered surnames. That's crazy. I thought that's just a Slavic thing. Oh yeah, who are some Russians? Russian people. Russian people famous. Joseph Stalin was Russian? I thought he was like Italian or something. I searched famous Russian people and I don't recognize a single one of them. Apart from Putin and Stalin. At one time I was very scared from everything when I was just starting my prayer. Scared of what? Like sometimes when I pray I see flies. I'm not really bothered about the flies, I just kind of find it annoying. And I kind of... Maybe if I'm praying and I'm like this and I see a fly, I just kind of go, you know. I don't think that breaks the prayer, I hope not. Joseph Stalin was Georgian. Yeah, where is Joseph Stalin from? Georgia. Okay, so why does it say he's Russian? My ustaza said that it's all from shaitan. We are the most safe when praying. It helped me much and I'm not scared while these phrase. Yeah, sometimes when I'm praying, especially when I'm praying somewhere that isn't my house, I'm scared of someone busting in and me being like, oh, what do I do now? Because what do I do if someone busts in while I'm praying? It's a bit awkward, isn't it? Oh, I have water all this time. I'm gonna check out my my camera does freeze. I do see that. When's it gonna unfreeze? Come on, bro. Is it frozen? Oh my goodness, it is. Ah, whatever, bro. I'm gonna find a video to watch. Why is it still frozen? Come on, bro. Maybe if I delete it. Okay, and then okay, yeah, that's good. Let's try unique Pepsi flavors with shawarma, man.
Let's try different Pepsi.
You mean Bebzi?
That's what I said.
Mango Bebzi contains 1% juice, my friend. What happens if I give you shawarma with 1% shawarma?
Yeah, no?
Yeah, you know, it's like Bebzi and then you get hint of mango.
That's not bad. That's like mango juice with Pepsi.
Best was the shawarma. I should start selling them. So we say the Bebzi
Obviously
is
it's
10
mango
out of 10.
juice.
Okay, original.
Okay, it has music. That's not good. I just realized that. It's mango Pepsi and it's got 1% juice, and he said it tastes like Pepsi with mango juice. Obviously, bro, that's exactly what it is. Bebzi. People love to erase nationalities of people from post-Soviet countries and just make it Russian, lol. Yeah, I guess that's something people do. I'm not sure why. Yeah, a lot of people used to think I was Russian. Don't know why. Not in YouTube, like at school, like, because they knew I was Slavic because of the, you know, Ryczkowski. And their first thought, oh my goodness, he's Russian. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. You're making me hungry. How am I making you hungry, my friend? All I've got is water. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream in about 5 minutes because I need to catch some Z's, you know. Need to, you know, sleep in that. Okay, apparently YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. That's not good. Come on, bro. I thought my connection was good. Good advice to mute sound when you watch shorts or TikToks. They're mostly subtitles. That's actually a good idea. Yeah, I should probably do that. Yeah, they do have text most of the time, and usually I can get the gist of a video without... Oh, here's my video. I'm not even signed in. Look at that. What a sexy, sexy guy. Making nice videos. Who is this guy?
There's actually a striking amount of worldly really common.
Nice editing, bro. Damn. He's even doing the slow zooming in. Nice. Alright, what is this, bro?
Today's subject, slavery.
That's the random humor I like. Because random equals funny, innit? Good advice to mute... And also, you're getting bored fast and you understand that you don't need to watch this dumb video for real. Not sure what you're on about. What was I watching earlier, bro? My memory's so bad. That guy is amazing, yeah, I know I am. /J guys.
Someone from the US, I think.
Bro, I feel like such a hacker, man, bro. I got 2 monitors here. I got 2 monitors and a laptop. Like, I'm like... Who's a person in mainstream media that hacks? I'm like... The Matrix and that, innit? Opinions on Iraq. You know, Iraq's a country and that. Pretty cool. I heard they're like building weapons or something. That kind of sucks. And like Saddam Hussein is in that hole in that. Saddam Hussein diagram. Who even is Saddam Hussein? Like what'd he do? I used to think he did 9/11, but I don't think so. But yeah, we've got 5 viewers now. Everyone's asleep. Okay, it's midnight. I should be sleeping because I have to wake up for Jummah tomorrow. Have to make ghusl and all of that. So I will actually see you guys another day. Maybe I'll live stream before Wednesday, but inshallah my video should come out on Wednesday. If not, then maybe Tuesday, but probably more like Thursday. Maybe Friday, probably not Friday. Because, you know, I don't think it'll take me a week. But if I'm being very lazy, then maybe. Inshallah, you will see us. Yeah, I'll see you guys another time. Hopefully in another live stream. Definitely in another video soon. Okay, one person just joined. Walaikum salam, bro. Is crypto halal? This is a mixed opinion. This is a mixed topic. So I can't give you a yes or no answer. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.